Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Final Fantasy Wave X's video. And I thought I was gonna try to make like a joke out of this. Like, I would like not even be on screen. I would just be like off screen, and I would play. It would just be a screen. It would just be this visual of the slide, and the video would end. Or like I just sit like this the whole time. But I thought better against it. I thought better against it. You know, you guys know how I always do. I always do my reviews seriously. So I want to do it as seriously as possible. And then I'll say what I think about everything else at the end, guys. So her STMR basically is required for her because it really helps out the build. Of course, that's what they would do, right? Let's get into the nitty gritty. Infinite turns on her Brave Shift, which is always a good thing. Bolting Strike and CWA as expected. Bolting Strike on a global exclusive or global original unit. Sorry. So she has those two frames. She has Perfect Dispel, which basically means, because some people asked me before, what does that mean? Basically means it removes all the buffs from the boss, but not the debuffs. So I'll now remove the breaks, but I'll remove all the boss's buffs, which is good. 110% all elements in peril on cooldown. 200 magic TDH in her base form. She has 48 times. And also 100 times in the same move, CDWA chain. It's ignoring spirit, so it's like 24 and 50, I think. 24 at 50. I'm really tired. So those are the original, and then it says ignoring spirit, ignore spirit 50%. So those are the maximum modifier when you take that into equation. And a Brave Shift form, 250% or 250. Well, she does have 250%. Limit Burst damage buff when she uses her Limit Burst. 250 times Limit Burst finisher. 200 times Limit Burst damage passively. She has 6k HP barrier. She also has an 8k HP barrier on her Grand's ability. And she's she's a healer and a finisher in her Brave Shift form, very similar to Aerith, where she could also be a finisher, I suppose, but no one really used her for that. But she has some, you know, she can be a finisher, she can heal, she can do some things. So she has a lot of other things, like she can imperil for water, she can boost water resistance, I think mostly for herself. She can also give everybody, there's like a chance of giving everybody 300% magic and spirit, I think. And also she gives herself 5 turns of quad cast. She'll get 5 turns of quad cast regardless of what chance you might get in that cooldown. She has a cooldown. This is the cooldown I'm talking about. She has lots of sporadic healing capabilities. I'm not going to list all of them. She has AoE auto revive, I think, and also something else. She has a lot of other things here and there, things like that. All in all, let's get into the negatives. She has no killers in her base form, and that's really bad for being like a magic damage dealer. Not so good. Because mages are even harder to do. By the way, my killer slides are all done. I just have to record them. They'll probably be late. They'll probably be tomorrow. I'm very tired. Anyways, she only has 75% demon killer. That's magic demon killer and a Brave Shift form. No killers at all to start with is very tough, especially when you are a TDH mage. So you don't even have an option of at least equipping, you know, killer rods to help out a little bit. And you want her STMR, so it's even less. So she's going to probably do a lot of damage, but she's going to be very hard to equip for killers. Very, very hard to equip for killers. I can tell you right now. I'm very experienced with mages at this point on the JP side, and I can tell you, side by side, Vivi is like the same example, right? Because Vivi doesn't have very much TDH, and it's hard for him to get killers on his unit because he's TDH. If she was true dual mage, it would not be nearly as bad, because at least you had one other special rod, like you had one slot for a rod other than her STMR that you could put on something. But then I guess you wouldn't even really need to have it then, because she'd be true to willed. It's tough. This is gonna be tough because the next part I'm gonna tell you is that she only has 100% magic or 100% spirit TDH, excuse me, and there's not very many sources of it. Yoshikiri's vision card, and there's some other odds and ends like Grimlord Sakura STMR, and there's some other things like the AI. There's like a Katie thing, and some other things. There's like some small things here and there, but overall, there's just not a lot of, it's not easy to access, it's not easy to obtain. And only starting with 100% Spirit TDH and absolutely no real killers besides 75% Demon Killer, and also she's locked to water, which, if you don't like that, I mean, Luna Freya's finisher is water, but she also has light chaining. And she also has she has also black magic chaining as well. So, overall, guys, like, look at her name. Just look at the name. It's easy to fool. She's easy to fool, easy to trick you, easy to swindle you, stuff, whatever we want to translate it to. It's very similar. It's just mostly going to be the same thing as easy to fool. So she's going to easily fool you out of your Lapis if you pull on this banner. She's literally locked to water, by the way. She has no other spells but water. Everything is water. Literally everything is water. So we know Luna Freya is coming in the coming months, like 2 to 3 months from now, maybe even less than that. Maybe like two months max. Luna Freya will be here, and she's way more amazing than this character. She's way easier to gear. Like if I say easy to gear if you're going for a unit like Luna Freya, of course. For the regular player, Luna Freya is not that easy to gear, but if you are looking for a finisher of Luna Freya, then yes, she's much easier to gear than this character, because there's a lot more evoker stuff than there is Spirit TDH. And Luna Freya doesn't even need killers, unlike this character, who does need killers. Because this is not an evoker unit, guys. You do need killers on a unit, or else you're not going to be doing as much damage as she should be. Oh, she's just not very good. And I'm gonna be giving her, because of her healing capabilities, which are actually pretty good. I can't give her like an insanely low score because she can be a healer in some capacity, and she can be a magic chainer. It's just that her base form is also very hard to gear. So I'm gonna be giving her a 7.5 out of 10 as of this review here. Of course, cards subject to change. Things can change during the maintenance, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay like this. There could be like some odds and ends changing. There could be some bug fixes or something, whatever they want to call it. But the basis of this review will stay basically the same. I don't think she's very good. And now I'm gonna get into the. I think we need to boycott this banner, guys. Let's just not pull in this banner. I know you guys are gonna pull in anyway. Like, a lot of you guys are probably gonna pull in anyways, and a lot of people on Reddit are gonna pull anyways. But my Discord is like very lukewarm to this unit. Even Sinzar didn't like this unit that much. He called her bad, I guess. So, just saying, I think we should just skip this banner. I don't think any of the STMRs are worth your time. Personally, I think a lot of them are lackluster at this point. I know a lot of people say Aang's STMR, but you can live without it. You've been living without it this whole time. I think you can live without it now. So, let's just boycott this banner, guys. Well, I know a lot of you guys in the comment section did want to boycott this banner, and I'm with you. You're not going to see me do any pulls on this banner. And I don't know what the word I'm trying to find. I'm trying to say there was another banner that I boycotted and I said I was not going to pull on, and I didn't pull on it. You will not see that unit, whatever that unit was. I can't remember what unit it was already. There was a banner where I was like really mad. Oh, it was the weapon event one. It was the weapon event. I didn't pull that up banner at all. I could literally make a video just opening my inventory and showing me all my weapons and everything, and then I did not pull in that banner. So I can tell you again, not pulling in this banner. I will live without it. I don't really care for her. Sprite's amazing, but I'll live without it. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10, guys. Just because she's, if she was not a healer at all, she'd be much lower score personally. She's just way too hard to gear. It's the unit should be called I'm too hard to gear. The unit. That's the unit. That's it, guys. So I spent way too long talking about one unit again. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, if you watched all the way to the end of this video, make sure to type in whatever you feel like typing, and you can type in your favorite color. I don't care. Just type in something in the comment section. You make your own hashtag word. I don't care. Do it. Let's just make it fun. Let's make this fun, because this review was not very fun. She was kind of a downer. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the very next one. Peace.